Morelos, Mexico hosts the most prestigious cable wakeboard event of the year, the IWWF Cable Wakeboard World Championships. This, the 9th edition, is a biannual event attracting the best riders from around the world. A total of 171 competitors from 29 countries are in attendance. Morelos is located in the very center of Mexico, 2 hours south of Mexico City. The lush gardens and the beautiful lake combined with the perfect climate all lend itself to a world-class event.
It's definitely a different place. Never been here before, so it's great to finally make it out here, and just crazy experience, like totally different to anywhere else I've ever been.
It's amazing here, like everyone is super relaxed and everyone is having fun, and yeah, you actually can do a lot of things here. You can go skydive, you go wakeboard, the nature is beautiful here. It's nice.
Well, Morelos is a really nice little city, if you can call it like this, and yeah, it's definitely Mecca because it's like the sickest cable, and I must add, the weather is top notch.
I've been here for 12 days already, just practicing for the comp. The place is pretty good, I like it, and people is nice here.
Yeah, it feels pretty good. Like to be part of World Championships is cool. It is the big event. It's at the end of the year. It's what you're kind of building up to the whole year. Actually, the food is pretty good over here. Like we have a cook who's cooking every day for us and making us like fresh burritos and tacos and stuff, and the food is awesome. I love it.
I love the tacos. There's like quesadillas, all that kind of food.
Tacos, for sure, tacos.
Oh, tacos, chicken tacos.
Well, it's Mexico, more tacos.
Guacamole, tacos.
For the 4th time, WakeSkate has been included in the official program of the IWWF Cable Wakeboard World Championships. Wake skaters use normal skate shoes and don't have any bindings on their boards. It's incredibly technical and takes a lot of influence from traditional skateboarding. Wakeboarding also first started with bindingless boards sculpted by surfers in Australia and New Zealand. This was called skurfing. Windsurf straps were soon attached to the boards and wakeboarding was born. Since 2000, WakeSkate has become a much larger part of the industry, with numerous manufacturers making custom boards, usually made from maple or fiberglass. The best in the world have made it to Mexico to put their skills to the test. Austria's David Lang only just qualified for the final with 3rd in his group, but he came into the final with a newfound focus. He drags his hand a bit on the first kicker, but manages to hold on to it and quickly follows it up with a tidy 360 shove-it. The Austrian looks super stylish on the box as well as on this last section of flat water. He manages to hit the kicker one last time with a heel side frontside 360, scoring a respectable 6.367 on his first run to take the bronze medal. Italian Maurizio Marassi is the current junior vice world champion from the previous week, so he knows this course well.
I feel pretty confident on this course, and I'm sure I'll do something good. Here I would be happy to take a medal also in open. I don't care which one, but a medal going on to the podium would be really sick.
The young Italian scored a 47 in his first run, which placed him in 3rd. He gets a little deep on his first heel-side backside 360, but keeps the board under his feet and goes the reverse direction on the next 360. A shove-it followed up by a kickflip puts him into a stylish board slide. Then it's the big one. He's the only wake skater in the top 3 to hit the mega pipe rail and nails it. He scores a 69 for his second run, and he jumps to 2nd ahead of Lang. But there was one man that stood out from the rest, Clément de Prémonville.
It's all about having fun on his wake skate. It's just like was cruising around, doing tricks, trying to make people laugh. That's what I like. I'm looking for the goal, man. That's it. That's all why I'm here, dude.
The Frenchman put together a brilliant combination of obstacle and flat water tricks and stomped every single one. After the heel side backside 360, he nailed a combination of shove it, 360 shove it into a kickflip clean as a whistle. Here he drops a super stylish ollie on 270 on the box, and that puts him right into a line for a frontside pipe wall ride. In the final flat water section, he went backside big spin, rounding it off with 2 heel side frontside 360s. The judges awarded him with 79, a clear 10 points ahead of Marassi. He made an incredibly hard sport look effortless. His first run was good enough to take the title. The wake skate final was a fantastic display of the sport, and without question, the win goes to France's Clément de Prémonville, with second going to Italy's Maurizio Marassi and Austria's David Lang in third.
It was just like a good feeling, you know, like the adrenaline just coming up, and then like, I don't know, I just wanted to ride again. Like, I mean, that's just what I love.
A spectacular win for the Frenchman, 10 points ahead of the next competitor, the young Italian Maurizio Marassi. David Lang couldn't improve on his second run and had to settle with third. Also for the first time, the IWWF have included the seeded category into the World Championships, and with the title at stake, it was impressive to watch Mexico's own Jorge Font put in a solid run with some flat water tricks, scoring 40 points to take the bronze. France's Bastien Perret stepped up for a second run and improved on the first run, putting together a huge 360 off the kicker. A 180 off the fun box, and showed some real style spinning on and off the flat box. He put together some nice flat water tricks and attempted a 540 off the kicker on the second run, but gets caught up and scores a 62-3-3. The most committed man of the day was Italy's Emanuele Pagnini, who held nothing back. He put down a blistering run combining flat water and big obstacle tricks. He was the only competitor to hit the big pipe rail, and he topped off his run with a 540 and won the judges' approval, scoring 73, 10 points clear of the Frenchman Perret.
I tried to give all my best energy to all the guys of the teams, especially of my team. And today, all the guys gave me back this energy. And so I tried to go on the big pipe. That was okay, I'm alive, and I'm happy, you know.
The region is not only a sporting mecca, it also has a fascinating cultural heritage. For thousands of years, civilizations have built spectacular cities here, such as the oldest known fortress in Middle America, Xochicalco. It's a supreme example of an epiclassical fortified city. One of the most interesting facets of the city is the solar observatory with a zenith tube. The inhabitants could track the passage of time through the angle of the sunlight, thus enabling them to schedule activities essential for subsistence relating to seasonal changes. The purpose may be explained as a function of the Mesoamerican calendarical system, with a structure symbolically creating cosmic order. When Dominik Gührs had the afternoon of cosmic order was the last thing on his mind.
I went skydiving a few days ago for the first time in my life, and it was so nice. Actually, we saw the cable park because the landing point is like 10 minutes from here. And yeah, the scenery here is just amazing with the mountains and everything. It was beautiful. It was super scary in the beginning. When I was sitting in the plane, I was so nervous and I was like, oh, I don't want to jump anymore. And then the instructor just took me out, and as soon as we were out, I was so stoked. I was like, yeah, that's so sick.
The qualifications whittled down the huge international field to the best 16 in the world. The men's semifinal saw some exceptional riding and cut the field in half once again, and it's the best of 2 runs with just 8 finalists in contention for the medals. Miles Töller from the formidable German team didn't qualify well in the early rounds, but put in a solid performance in the first semifinal run to give him a place in the finals. A stylish nose press to tail press on the flat box and a huge front mob secured him a place in the final. Israel's Guy Fira had a convincing win in the juniors division the previous week and earned a place in the open category. He stamped his mark on the semis with a heart attack and the highest scoring run of the day. 18-year-old Australian Sebastian Dunn put it all on the line to qualify for the finals. He threw down a 900 off the kicker and went on to place second in semifinal number 1. Semifinal number 2 had some heavy hitters fighting it out for a spot in the finals. Ariano Blanik, yet another strong German rider, put down some solid, stylish riding to secure his place. Also in his group is world champion from 2014, Israel's Lior Sofer. He posted the second highest score of the day. Although South Korea's San Im has not had much time on the water as of late, he put on a good show with a super long tail press on the box and the highest kicker hit of the day with his signature, Im San. 26-year-old Dominik Gührs was the 3rd member of the German team to make the top 8. He has never had much luck at the Worlds, coming 5th last time, but he qualified well and placed 2nd in the semi. The conditions are ideal for the final of the World Championships with perfect temperatures and not a breath of wind. All the big hitters made it into the final. The slate is wiped clean, and again, it's the best 2 runs that count. Australia's hopes for a medal rest with the young Sebastian Dunn.
One of my main strengths is the kickers, so that's one of the areas that I really have to focus on, because other areas I'm lacking a little bit compared to some of the other guys, so I really need to bring myself up on kickers by landing some of my bigger tricks to have a chance.
Dunn won his quali group by a convincing 5 points and placed 2nd in the semi. He did a heel side frontside 900 on the first kicker. A stylish toe side backside 450 transfer over the fun box and into a switch mob. And then he sets himself up for the front mob 5, but can't quite stick it and releases the handle. At just 18 years old, he could be the future, but this year he has to settle with 8th in the final. Philipp Turba is the busiest guy on the lake, not only qualified for the final, but is also one of the commentators and the athlete representative. He kicks things off with a toe side backside 5, a toe side crypt, and a nice toe side backside 270 transfer rewind over the fun box. He goes for a big Rayleigh 5 and gets deep in the landing. It's not the most technical selection of tricks, but he's fully committed on it. And then he goes toe side frontside 3 onto the box and toe side 50-50 frontside 180 off the big pipe. Beautiful KGB chromobe. Setting himself up for the last kicker. And it's a toe side backside 5 off the kicker. He betters his first round score and posts a 56 in the second, finishing 7th place.
We're 1,500 meters above the ocean, so it's pretty exhausting to make a full lap with a lot of good tricks over here. You have to do bangers after bangers, and there is like no second for, I don't know, to just breathe or something. It's crazy.
Töller didn't have a great start to the competition and had to come through the last chance qualifiers, which was unfortunate for a rider of his caliber. He's the former junior world champion and current German champion. He goes out guns blazing though and throws down a switch mob 5 in a solid series of flat water tricks, but lacks some of the style of the other competitors. He's a bit disappointing on the flat box, but he makes up for it here on the pipe rail with an ollie-on, board slide, hand plant, backside 180 out. Töller rounds it off with a front mob and a heel side, backside 5, but it just wasn't tidy enough for the medals, and he lands in 6th place overall. San Im hails from South Korea and is a magnitude master. He came second at the last World Championships at just 17 years old. He's injured his left arm, so he's favoring it a little bit without as much power. The 19-year-old doesn't disappoint, kicking it off with a huge heel side frontside 7 into a toe side railie, and then a toe side backside 1080 transfer rewind over the fun box. Then it's a switch mob, a railie 5, then he hits the flat box with a 50-50 toe side backside 180 with a stylish tail press. His pipe work was some of the best of the day with a toe side nose press frontside 360 out. He manages to hold the handle for the front mob stalefish, and the biggest kicker hit of the day, his heel side frontside 3 stalefish rewind backside 180. His efforts are rewarded on his first run and he scores 60 points. He finishes 5th overall. Ariano Blanik stepped up to the open men's category this year and starts off with a toe side backside 7 with a tail grab. Manages to fit in a Tweety bird before the fun box. Then it's a backside 450 transfer, and then into a switch front mob. He crams in a series of flat water tricks before the ollie on 270 out on the box, but comes off early. The rail sees a better grind with a stylish nose press and a 360 out. Sets up for the KGB tail grab, followed by a Pete Rose 5 off of the kicker. A solid run, giving him a 6-7, 6-7. When it's all over, he places a respectable 4th overall.
In the IWWF World Championships, I was always pretty unlucky. I always fell. I always won the World Cup. I won the World Cup 3 years in a row, but I always was unlucky on the World Championships. So I hope this year that I'm lucky enough to land my run.
Sitting in 4th position after run 1, he needs to better the 61-6-7 he has in the bag at the moment. Kicking things off with a heel side frontside 7 into a chromob tail grab. After the fun box, he puts together a switch mob 5 into a railie 5 on the flat water to get the technical level as high as he can. Then a super stylish nose press on the box. He times the pipe perfectly and holds the nose press. Then it's on to the big flat water tricks with a mob 5. Heart attack and a quick Tweety bird. His last hit off the kicker puts an exclamation mark on the run, and the judges award him an 83-6-7, putting him in 1st position. Finally, the run he was looking for. Next up, it's the world champion.
The youngsters are really hungry, so they came prepared, I guess. I have a few rabbits in my pockets, but it would be fun to try to win it again. You know, it's like it will be another V in the notebook.
31-year-old Sofer is the second to last to go and has now been pushed down to third by Dominik Gührs. He states his intention with a heelside frontside 9 to kick things off. The fun box looks fun, and then into a super tidy switch mob 5 and a Rayleigh 5 tail grab, super big and super stylish. He hangs out the tail press on the dance floor and shows his rail skills on the pipe with a backside 180 tail press 180 out. He then nails the KGB 5 tail grab and chromob tail grab before rounding off the run with a heel side backside 7. The judges award his style, and he scores an 87.67 and takes the lead back from Gührs.
Check it out.
There's just one man to go, his countrymate, Guy Führer.
My target is get first, but yeah, I'm gonna do my best and hopefully I'm gonna get it, but you know, it's a competition and everything can happen.
Führer has been pushed down to third and needs to improve on his first round 80 points. First trick off the kicker, heel side backside 360 rewind. He really mixes things up with the Bel Air Indy, and then a heel side frontside 360 transfer backside 180 rewind onto the fun box. Super clean switch mob 5, not quite as high as Sofer, but a huge Rayleigh 5 and a tidy box press. The pipe rail looks great with a toe side backside 180 on, but he drops off early. He sets up for his signature trick, the Führer attack, getting a bit deep on the landing, but pulls it off. He rushes into the chromob and finishes off with a heel side backside 7. A very respectable run by the junior world champion, and it's down to the judges to deliberate. But it's not enough. He improves on the last round score, but 83-3-3 is not enough to take the open title. It goes to fellow Israeli and double world champion Lior Sofer.
Coming in at second spot, very good as well. Representing for Germany, we have Mr. Dominik Gührs.
I'm super proud of it. Of course, gold would have been better, but everyone's riding was so good in the finals, and yeah, I'm stoked that I could land everything super clean, and silver is fine for me.
You know, I dreamed about it, but I'm really, really happy. It was a long year. Someone told me today I'm the Rocky Balboa of wakeboarding, so that was a really huge compliment for me, and I'm super happy. Every time it's unreal because it's different work. You know, 2 years ago was different, now it's different. Better rider, better equipment, better places. Amazing.
So here we are, the official results. Lior Sofer is your champion, Dominik Gührs in second place, and Guy Führer in third. From Morelos, Mexico and the IWWF Cable Wakeboard World Championships, we say goodbye. Now the fiesta can begin.